Man United star Raphael Varane's message to Ralf Rangnick ahead of young boys' clash. Manchester United star Raphael Varane has insisted he's working hard to regain fitness in order to be available for new boss Ralf Rangnick. The France international has been sidelined through injury since the 2-2 draw with Atalanta last month. But, ahead of their clash with young boys on Wednesday, the veteran has provided an update. United signed Varane during the summer transfer window, bringing the Frenchman to Old Trafford a decade after Sir Alex Ferguson had first attempted to do the same. The 2018 World Cup winner was shown off to fans on the pitch before their 5-1 hammering of Leeds on the opening day of the season. However, Varane has been restricted to just 6 Premier League appearances so far this term. Injured since the 2-2 draw with Atalanta, United have been forced to rely on the likes of Eric Bailly, Harry Maguire and Victor Lindelof in his absence. When Varane does regain fitness, he'll be playing under a new manager at Old Trafford. Previous boss Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was axed weeks ago shortly after a chastening 4-1 defeat to Watford at Vicarage Road. Think you know sport? Test your sporting knowledge with our tricky quiz instead. Rangnick will be in the dugout having been given the job until the end of the season. Varane, speaking to club media, has now made it clear to the German that he's working hard to get back onto the pitch. He also recognizes the need for him to adapt too, having spent the last 10 years playing in La Liga instead of the Premier League. Yes, I'm working very hard and, footballers are like F1 cars, so sometimes we have to change something and to improve the motor, he said. I think I have to change a little thing because it's a big difference, a big change. The kind of work is different work, so I have to adapt. I know that, and I'm working very hard to be at my best as quickly as possible. I know it's big work, but I'm ready to do it, to try to improve. Don't miss Arteta can't ignore glaring change needed at Arsenal. Man United staff conflicted over Ronaldo and Fernandes. Messi hits back at Barcelona over playing for free. I'm very excited to come back to help the team. Rangnick hasn't yet revealed when Varane will be available. Lindelof, Bailey and Maguire are primed to be on the front line for the foreseeable future, especially with matches coming thick and fast. Whether Varane can shine in this United team is something only time will ultimately tell. Yet his record of playing at the highest level suggests he'll be an important part of Rangnick's project at the club. Rangnick, meanwhile, has been backed to succeed by Gary Neville, who was delighted with what he saw against Crystal Palace on Sunday. Fred's goal was enough to give United all 3 points in a tight encounter at Old Trafford. Neville said on Sky Sports, "I really enjoyed the game. Was it flamboyant football? Were Manchester United at their absolute best in their last hour? It was a struggle at times. The first half an hour they were absolutely fantastic. The last hour they got the job done. I came out immediately after the game thinking, what a great 30 minutes that was. That is what we want to see from Ralf Rangnick at Manchester United. That is what the Manchester United players will want to see. In the last hour they just got over the line. They tired a bit. But I actually sat down today and I respected the last hour more than the first 30. He had 48 hours to coach his team, 48 hours to be with his players. We have all spent the last 6 or 7 weeks saying that Manchester United have been a mess defensively. They had not had a clean sheet in 16 games, conceding goals like you would not believe, getting battered at home by Liverpool and Man City, counter-attacked against Leicester, Villarreal. All the other teams had cut through them. What Ralf Rangnick would have wanted was order. Order in the performance. I think we got that. Manchester United had conceded an average of 15 shots per game this season. It was 8 against Palace.